Okay. Do we have sound now? Not good sound, but sound. It's doing that thing again. Must need a driver update. Okay. There's the sounds. All right. Sounds are sounding. Good. Good to know. Computer was last rebooted this morning. But it's being so temperamental. It's like I need restarted twice a day. Don't you dare put me in sleep mode. It's I don't know why it's being like this. All right. All right, so we need to mess with the gargoyles.
That's done.
Oh yeah, between, was it midnight and 3 a.m. or something? We need to do the ghost thing. Who's ready for a ghost hunt? Which is what I should have made the title of the stream, but I didn't think of that. So. Hey Trumpet, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Tell me about your weekends. Yeah, Luke is working on the Dresden Files, and he's in like one of the really good books, and he's almost at the end, so he's been very distracted the last couple days.
That's done.
Oh yeah.
Check.
Yeah, Skin Game is definitely one of the top 3 in the series. It's so good. Let me check what time it is, because I can't remember. 4 p.m. Okay. I think I'll call and get dinner. Alright.
Boar's Head, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, Pinky and Perky in a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Both Pinky and Perky.
I'd like some Pinky and Perky, please.
Good choice. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
You bet.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato!
I love him. Okay. Alright. Trumpet says Saturday was pretty chill. My church kicked off a 4-night conference that I'm volunteering at. Ooh. Benjamin says I'm gonna start ending calls with baked potato. Make it your email signature. Baked potato, Benjamin.
Hi, Nancy.
Which pen villain had his portrait painted with a gargoyle?
Don't really know.
Have you played that game on the computer in the library about the 13 ghosts?
Why do you want to play some dumb old computer game when you can play a game with me? No, I've never played it.
I should get going.
Ta-ta.
Alright. Sometimes her door blinks.
I'll bet that's the gargoyle Linda was talking about. And it looks just like the one in that painting I saw. Something tells me I'd better not mess with this until I know what I'm doing.
Alright. So, which one is portrait painted the gargoyle? Oh, there he is. Right after Eleanor. Okay, so if we look at her family tree cheat sheet, I don't know if the game will accept this as knowing who it is, but we'll know. It's the one right after Eleanor. Question mark? Edward. I was close.
Who was Edward?
He lived in France with his father, Le Comte de Roquefort. He was very interested in languages and translated books from Greek and Latin.
Okay, so how do we find out more about Edward? I think not Benjamin. Different name. Nigel. There we go. I think Nigel had information on him. I am so out of it. I always struggle on Mondays.
Hello, Nancy.
Who is the man in the Great Hall with the gargoyle?
That's Corbin Penvellin, born in 1670
Corbin.
and died in 1741, I believe. He was Eleanor's grandson and spent his life in France. It was rumored that he secretly returned to Blackmoor to continue his grandmother's experiments in the mystical arts.
Where can I find his coat of arms?
I didn't realize you were so interested in Penvellin history. I'd be happy to show you his coat of arms, but I'm in dire need of a typist. Perhaps, if you can help me out, I can find that which you seek.
It's a deal. What do you want me to do?
Perhaps first we should see how fast you type. This program will rate your speed. Just type the characters that appear on the screen. If you're good enough, I'll let you type up my memoirs, and then I'll let you see the coat of arms.
Oh, this is gonna be awful. Uh-oh. Ah. I can't go that fast. I'm using that stupid keyboard. Everything's so far away. Like, I can't do my touch typing. Oh my gosh, this is the worst! The actual worst! Ah! 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 Well, yeah, ergonomic keyboard.
What? That's terrible! My pet chinchilla could do better than that.
He has a chinchilla! Oh gosh. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. Ah. Um. Meh. Oh gosh. 23. Okay.
Excellent score.
Golly.
Now, here's what I'd like you to type up. These are my memoirs.
Oh,
I
jeez.
think you'll find them quite interesting.
It's a really short memoir. It's got like 6 pages. How young is he?
These are the most boring memoirs I've ever read in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Phew, done. Finally. I feel like I've been typing forever. Nigel! Nigel!
Hmm. Huh. Benjamin says, Every day I wake up grateful to live a life no one wants to read in a book. I relate to that. Luke says, I'm a professional writer and author, or writer and editor, and I still mostly use 2 fingers. I use 3. That's it. Alright, Nancy, thanks so much for your work. Here's your reward. Attached is a sketch of Corbin's crest that I found in the Chateau de Vertu in France. I've never found a picture of it here in Blackmoor. Okay. Benjamin says I'm a coder and I can't type either. I can type okay on a normal keyboard, but I'm using that ergonomic one, and the keys are just so far away from each other. I can't find anything based on feeling where other keys are, you know? Alright. Mavis Beacon, send help. Seriously, I had Mavis Beacon as a kid. I think it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We were typing for like 12 hours or something. Oh, it's dark. Oh dear.
No key without toil, no fire without oil, no key without toil, no fire without oil, no key without toil, no fire without oil, no key without
What are they doing?
fire without oil.
Oh yeah, my actions ensure that my name will endure to the end.
Well, that's a way to F up a 12-year-old.
That was a little creepy.
I did it perfect that time, didn't I? Well, almost perfect.
You did very well. But remember, this must remain a secret. Do not discuss it with anyone.
Yes, Ethel.
And don't forget, you have a maths exam tomorrow.
Yes, Ethel.
And be sure to brush your teeth.
Yes, Ethel. Good night.
Okay.
Smells like oil.
Roy says, can you say programming her? One of us. One of us. Yeah, except that's the way to mess up a 12-year-old. Okay then. It's actually too late at night to do the ghost game. Hey, we got the secret passage open. Okay.
I can
People.
see into Linda's room.
Oh my. All right then. So everybody in this house is having issues.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Looks like it's time for another glow stick. Only the blameless shall pass here. All others shall transform into beasts. Tooth and nail shall grow long, and hair shall turn coarse, till their aspect be as loathsome as their cold hearts. Prove thy worthiness, and memorialize here the innocent one so wrongly condemned for saving lives. Else consider thyself right and truly cursed.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here before the glow stick dies. And we'll check this out again tomorrow with a new glow stick.
That must be the food I ordered.
Ooh.
Looks like Pinky and Perky is turkey. I knew that. This smells delicious.
Taking a piece of the turkey.
That hit the spot.
Trumpet says, whose hand was that? They need some lotion. That was Linda's hand, which is normally not that hairy from the pictures we've seen. And Roy says, let's howl at the moon. Excellent idea.
Who is that? I wonder if these are what made those red eyes I saw outside the night I arrived.
Seems like a decent guess. Alrighty. There's just an awful lot of sus going on in this house, you know? Alright, I want to snoop.
Hey! Maybe I should try feeding it something.
So... okay. Alright, we'll feed it turkey. It smiles! Alright. Bottleby Solicitors. Dear Mrs. Drake, concerning your recent inquiry, this is to confirm that according to the rules of inheritance, which your nephew Hugh Penvlin agreed when he assumed ownership of Blackmoor Manor, any wife he takes must reside in Blackmoor Manor for 6 consecutive months in the first year of marriage. Should she fail to meet this requirement, half of the estate will pass to the next heir specified in the will of your brother Alan. As you know, you are that heir. I'm sorry to hear that Hugh's current wife Linda has been ill. While a change of scenery might be good for her, she must stay at the manor for another 3 months, should she and her husband wish to retain full possession of the Blackmoor estate. Please convey to her my sincere hopes for a speedy recovery. If I may be of further service to you, do not hesitate to contact me. Okay. Oh, Luke, I forgot to send out the going live notice in Discord. Oops.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
Smart, Nancy. Okay.
This must be some kind of well, but where's the water? Anyone down there?
It'd be very creepy if there was anyone and they just hear this echoing voice. We're all kinds of disorganized tonight. Completely accurate. We struggling. Alright. Yes, there is someone down here. Stop yelling, please. That's what I'm saying. Oh, those are really cool doorknobs. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a grandfather clock that's not a puzzle? Is that allowed? Alright. Roy says, yes, there's somebody down here. We're all asleep. Ugh. For realsies. Okay. Well, we're only getting 2 hours of sleep. It's a good thing we're going to be napping for most of the day. Be quiet, you'll wake the baby. See, this is what I'm saying. Why would you just yell like that?
I'm afraid we're busy.
Ooh. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if I have enough information that I can call the woman who wrote the werewolf book in Jane's room.
This is Paliki.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar and I'm very busy. Besides, I've written 2 books and 12 articles on the subject. If you have questions, perhaps you should try reading one of them.
I did. That's how I got your number.
Well, if you didn't understand something, I'm afraid I really don't have time to explain it to you.
I understood everything. It's just that I know someone who seems to be exhibiting some of the symptoms of lycanthropic
Lycanthropic metamorphosis? Well, that's different. Talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you consider to be the definitive signs that someone is turning into some kind of animal?
Symptoms are relatively subtle. A dry mouth, a fatigue, impaired vision, and reduced blood flow to the skin. Is this person pale?
I can't say. She won't let anyone see her. She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
And at night, what does she do at night?
I can't be sure, but I do know that I saw something outside the night I arrived. Some kind of animal. And when I asked to see my friend, I was told she was unavailable.
This sounds very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some kind of creature, do you?
Young lady, I believe the human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
Mm-hmm.
What would motivate someone to turn into an animal?
Most lycanthropes are under a great deal of stress, due perhaps to the death of a loved one, marriage, divorce, a relocation, that sort of thing. They're emotionally vulnerable, which means they're particularly open to the power of suggestion.
Someone suggests they become a lycanthrope?
Not in so many words, of course. Somehow they get it in their head that they're destined to take another form. They see something, they read something, someone says something to them. Somehow they come to believe they're supposed to undergo a physical metamorphosis, and so, in their weakened psychological state, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think seeing an ancient curse would be enough to send someone, over the lycanthropic edge?
Absolutely. Of course, a person cannot morph into XYZ if that person has no idea what XYZ is. She has to have some prior knowledge of the creature she thinks she has been condemned to become. A book, a website, a movie, a play, a casual anecdote, any number of things could provide her subconscious brain with clues as to how she is to look, feel, and behave in her altered form.
Are temper tantrums symptomatic of lycanthropy?
There are no hard and fast rules when it comes to lycanthropy, or almost anything else for that matter. But if someone believes that what they're changing into is irrational, or has a bad temper, then they will exhibit irrational, ill-tempered behavior, especially if this is contrary to their former nature.
What if someone seems to be growing a lot of hair, like on her hands?
What do you mean by a lot?
I mean a lot.
Well, to tell you the truth, psychosomatic hair growth is extremely unusual. In fact, as far as I know, it's unheard of.
Are you saying that my friend really is turning into some kind of beast?
No, of course not. But you might be well advised to keep an eye on her, and please, call me if anything happens.
If anything like what happens?
You'll know, Miss Drew. You'll know.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Alrighty then. Roy says she's okay, she just needs a shave and a haircut. 2 bits.
Je suis tu et il est. Good.
Benjamin asks, how's the BG3 game going? Oh. Well, let's see. I'm not terribly far in the story yet. I've been kind of struggling with the
I'm finished with that.
learning curve for the controls, but I played a fair amount of it the last couple days, so I'm getting the hang of it.
Check. Check.
Anything else? Costs. Okay. I'm kind of wishing that I didn't start my first game playing as a tank, given how many intelligence checks there are. Like, that's my big takeaway so far. I can't believe there's this many intelligence checks, and I'm playing a character who has an intelligence of 8.
Hello!
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
Yeah, I know the drill.
And the winner is Lulu. And the winner is Lulu.
Yeah, I think I have to nap until Jane's lessons are over. Is that at 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock? We'll just sleep all day because we're going to be up all night. Benjamin says I started a 3rd character, Dragonborn Monk. Fun class. Oh, interesting. So right now I'm playing as a paladin. I think my next one will be some kind of caster. Somebody smart. And
Yes?
This conservatory is very beautiful, but why isn't there any water in the well?
I'm not quite sure. We never really used it, but it was always full of water. That is until my brother died. And then it just dried up. Most of these plants were brought over by my grandfather. He was quite the adventurer. I remember when he brought back Lulu from the Amazon. At first, Mother wouldn't allow us to play with it because it had picked up too many unsuitable words from sailors. But it gradually learned proper manners.
should we rat out Ethel? Benjamin says be a sorcerer just because of all the fun dialogues it offers with Gale. Ooh! I've been thinking about sorcerer. Sorcerer sounds fun. I'm gonna stick with this one for a while, even though she fails like every intelligence check that I come across. She can't detect thoughts to save her life.
I think Ethel is trying to recruit Jane into some kind of secret society.
Oh, for heaven's sake, child. Where did you ever get such nonsense?
I saw Ethel and Jane performing this ritual in the Great Hall in the middle of the night.
Poppycock! A ritual in the middle of the night? Young lady, I will not abide such wild stories. Imagine Ethel Bossany recruiting my grandniece into some kind of secret society. Next thing you'll be saying Linda has been cursed by some roving spirit, or that we have ghosts prowling about.
I mean, both of those are also true, so...
Right. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
Boomer. Hey, Boomer. Welcome, welcome. Boomer asks, is there a list of unsuitable words? I'm starting a dictionary and need all the help I can get. Have you ever seen George Carlin's 7 Dirty Words Expanded Edition? He just unrolls a giant scroll and spends like 3 minutes reciting every dirty word he's ever heard in his life. It's one of the least family-friendly things ever, but hilarious. Oh wow, Boomer saw George Carlin live? That's so cool!
La fruit quelque courant à mordu. La citron cake les...
Benjamin says what's funny is half of those words from the original bit can now be said on television.
No attention to the bird behind the curtain.
And this is why I watch a lot of older TV. This little gargoyle. Alright. Linda, are you a werewolf? Paul, he was a werewolf.
Linda? Is there anything I can get for you?
A well full of nice cold water sounds good. My mouth is so dry and I always seem to be thirsty. And I get so hungry. You should go.
Why?
I said go! Now! Get out! Do you hear me? Get out!
Alrighty then. Okay, is it 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock? Find out. Yes, 4 o'clock. Why did they make so many things only accessible if you can go in Jane's room, and then make Jane's room inaccessible for all but a couple hours a day? Is it just to make you sleep more? Because they have a lot of things that happen at night, so you kind of have to go through several nights to see most of them.
Hi, Nancy.
Could I get another glow stick?
Yes, but you know the rule. First, we have to play another game. On your mark, get set, go!
But can it please be Skull and Bones? Nope. Right. Good grief. Struggling to find matches this time. Shall we play a game? Okay. Here, this goes here. Grief. Yeah, I'm really struggling. Okay. Okay. Sweet.
Hooray! You've won! Here you go.
Okay.
Have you ever seen these before?
No, what are they?
I was hoping you could tell me. I found them in the hallway.
I've never seen those before in my life.
I'm not asking her about
I should
the
get
ritual.
going.
Come back soon.
Corbin.
Tell me about Corbin.
I don't know. He doesn't have a coat of arms in the Great Hall because he didn't live here. Wasn't even a British subject. That's all I know.
I'm going to bake another cake for Lulu, if that's okay.
Help yourself.
Alright. Make a quick cake for Lulu in case we need to ask for a hint. And yuck. Boop. Stretching the definition of cake. Maybe a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't want to make it for a birthday. Cooked lettuce. Yeah. Boop. Okay. Looks like there's a secret door in the secret passage. Ooh, ooh. Alright. Everything's glitchy, so Eleanor's name? Alright. Let's see. E is this one. Then this one. And but I used to know these. It's been a long time. And yes. All right. Oh, passage goes two ways. Hello there. What are you?
I can
Like a
see into the
nutcracker mouse.
library.
Okay.
Maybe this was some kind of security system that Eleanor devised when she was helping Cromwell's enemies get out of the country. I just made that statue of Mercury move.
Okay. Good scream. Okay. All right. What's that noise? All right. Up. Now we need to see if the statue of Mercury doing its thing. Oh. Still looking down. In his notes. Okay. Persuade Mercury to face north and lift his eyes to the sky. I hope this is north. Figuring out how to get him to look up, that's gonna be challenging. We'll also go check out the other passage. And see about that puzzle. Okay. Why does the castle keep hissing at me? Okay. Alright. Hey! There we go.
Wow, looks like I won't be needing any more of Jane's glow sticks.
That looks radioactive, Nancy. Okay. Oh. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, the room is moving.
Oh no. Well. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, that's back where I started. All right. Well. Man, I got nothing. Okay. Oh dear. What? Oh my gosh. Trumpet says, I still think it's funny that your own husband isn't subscribed to your channel, though I understand the financial ridiculousness of it. Yeah, why should he have to pay to watch someone who's in the same house? Oh gosh. Alright, Luke is still complaining about the cooked lettuce in the cake for the parrot. It says lettuce wilts when you cook it. Oh goodness. Boomer says use stronger lettuce. Start with part of the lettuce. If that works out, use the remaining lettuce. Okay, what on earth am I supposed to do here? Yeah. I legitimately have no recollection of how to solve this puzzle. Are all of them the sun? Oh dear. It's the moon on that side. Luke says, would you say you have no memory of this place? I would be very comfortable saying that. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh, how do I get out again? Oh golly. Help. Oh my gosh. Well, this is ridiculous. Where am I? If I get through this puzzle, it's going to be completely by accident. If I get out again, it's going to be completely by accident. Well, I got to the middle again. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so that's the way out. And that's maybe the way I would like to go. Okay. Okay, I'm here, I think. Okay. So if I go, no, not that way. Whoops. Almost-ish. All right. I sort of have a map. Okay, one more. Right one. And wrong one. So now I have to do the whole thing again. Okay. Okay, well, I got into the room that moves, I think. So, this is the out door. Okay, do we want to get out or do we want to get to the end? Let's try the end. Okay. That sucks.
Weird symbols. Maybe knowing what that snake symbol means will help me figure out what the others mean.
Okay, so can't solve this puzzle yet. Fair enough, I suppose. One and two. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And now we try to figure out how to get the statue of Mercury to look up. Okay. Alright, can we tell at all? I don't think we really can from in here. Will we hear grinding? Just say, hey Mercury, look at that funny cloud. And Roy says, you just have to point at the ceiling and say, what the heck is that? Oh, if only. Yeah, I don't know any way to figure it out other than just going back and forth until we see what does something. Huh? Okay. Apparently we got him to look up, and then I got him to look a different direction, but it still counted, so close enough. What is it for? Ah. Okay. So we still need to find an arrowhead and a clock. Oh, and a helmet. Yeah. All right. 5 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock. Still don't want to ask her about the ritual.
Hi, Nancy.
Do you happen to know what the symbol of a snake eating its own tail means?
Never heard of that.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
Sure about that, girlie? I'm kind of tempted to play Skull and Bones just for funsies.
Hi, Nancy.
Do you want to play a game?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do Skull.
Feel like playing Skull and Bones?
You go first.
Do you have any tombstones?
Go dig. Any bats?
Afraid not. Do you have any bones?
Nada.
Hmm.
Do you have any zombies?
All yours.
Your witches, please?
Oh man,
All
she's
yours.
clearing out my
Match?
tokens.
You're doing great.
I'm
Any
gonna
bats?
lose.
Get out your shovel. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Any bats?
All yours.
Man,
Do you have any skulls?
Go dig.
I'm gonna lose
Do
this
you
one.
have any tombstones?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any bones?
Go dig. Do you have any spiders?
Go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Whoop, whoop.
Do you have any ghosts?
Nada. Do you have any spiders?
That's
Go
it.
dig.
Keep asking for things
Do
I
you
don't
have any
have.
bats?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any bones?
Go dig. Do you have any spiders?
All yours.
Do you have any coffins?
Go dig.
Hmm.
Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
Do you have any bones?
Go dig.
I got a match.
Ah, nice.
Do you have any skulls?
Afraid not.
Girl, I have exactly one thing I can ask for.
Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Do you have any spiders?
Go dig. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig.
That's a match.
Okay.
Do you have any skulls?
Afraid not. Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
That's
Okay.
a match. Do
Okay.
you have any skulls?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any coffins? I win.
Wow. Okay. That was a quick
You're
turnaround.
so good, Nancy.
I should make that my ringtone. You're so good.
I should get going.
Ta-ta.
All right. Maybe check in on Linda again. She's having some troubles. Oh, dear.
Yuck. Did you order this meat?
I told you, I get hungry. Now go away.
Just slab of raw beef. Okay.
Linda, how are you doing?
I've been hearing things. Music. Very faint. Very brief. Out of nowhere. Going nowhere. Like bells in a faraway church.
Actually, that was me.
You?
It's kind of a long story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no matter how incredible or frightening things may appear, there's almost always a logical, sometimes even simple explanation.
You don't know everything, Nancy Drew. And in my case, you don't know anything at all. I want you to go home. It's for your own good.
If you agree to open this curtain and let me see you, I'll agree to go home.
You're hardly in a position to bargain. I'll just call my mother and tell her I don't want you here, and that'll be that. In the meantime, please leave my room and don't bother to come back. There's no mystery here, just fate. I have nothing more to say to you. Nothing.
I really like the story in this one. It's my vibes. I'm gonna call her mom. Oh.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be complete.
Alright, directory. Petrov. Mrs. Petrov, Linda's misbehaving.
Did you meet Nigel Mukherjee when you were here?
Not really. Mrs. Drake told me who he was, but whenever I passed the library, he was always on his cell phone, talking as if he didn't want anyone to hear. You know, furtively.
Could you hear what he was saying?
Not a word. He was taking great pains to make sure he was not overheard. Say,
Interesting.
you don't suppose he has something to do with what's been happening to Linda, do you?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still, you know, gathering facts.
I'd forgotten all about him until just now. He was up to something. I don't know what, but he was up to something.
I'm afraid Linda has stopped talking to me.
What do you mean?
She didn't call you?
She never calls. I always have to call her. And even then, she'll barely say 2 words to me.
She says she doesn't want me at Blackmoor anymore. She wants me to leave.
Oh, dear. Well, she may want you to leave, but I don't. Not until you find out what's happening to her.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Take care.
Good mama. Now, what's this game?
It stopped working. I need something to wind it up.
Alright. Luke says no leaving until you get her recipe for raw beef. Alright. Let's see.
That's done. That's done. Check.
Okay.
That's done. Check.
Alright. I'm gonna look for Mrs. Drake. I'm just going around chatting with everybody. They can want me to go away all they like. Boomer says, this place is pretty clean and sparkly for being very large and only occupied by 2 people and a parrot.
Yes?
I'd like to play the card machine in the Great Hall, but it's broken.
It's not broken. I removed its crank, as it was proving to be too much of a distraction for Jane. I suppose I could see where it's gone to.
A chore.
But in the meantime, be a dear and do something for me, would you?
Sure.
Do you see that hodgepodge of plants over there?
I
They're
love
my
hodgepodges.
prize seedlings. I had them perfectly arranged in that box, so I could easily move them about to catch the light. Unfortunately, Jane took all of them out when I wasn't looking, And now, for the life of me, I cannot get them back in the box so that they all fit. Why don't you give it a try
relatable.
while I see about that crank? If we both succeed, we shall both be happy, if you catch my meaning. Remember, they must all fit in that box.
Sounds wonderful. I hated this puzzle as a kid and then got to where I just absolutely loved it. So, let's see. Ooh, right click to rotate. Hmm. This. Huh. Up here. Huh. Don't think this is how they plan for me to do this, but I'll just line everything up all nice and neat. Let's see if that works.
There.
Haha. Okay. Pooper says, ooh, a little to the left vibe. This is why I'm interested in a little to the left. Like a whole game of just these puzzles? Oh. Luke says he got a BritBox ad. Finally, an ad that applies to us. Mostly me. That is a very happy Venus flytrap. Okay. That's all good then. Now, how do I get the water back? I'm trying to remember how a lot of these puzzles go, because I'm like, there's a particular order that things have to be done in. Please stay out of the kitchen until the fire damage is repaired. See, I really like that they actually do have a door to the kitchen and just have a sign letting you know that you can't go in there. I like that a lot better than Shadow Ranch, where there's no door to the bedrooms. Like, there's just no bedrooms. No bathroom, nothing. Oh, wrong way. Nigel back? Did I scare him off?
Ah, there you are. I'm sorry to inform you that I shall soon be leaving Blackmoor. I just have a few things to take care of, and then I shall bid you adieu.
Why? Where are you going?
I have good reason to believe this place is genuinely haunted. There's no way I'm staying here 1 minute longer than I have to. Thankfully, I've finished most of my research and have enough to start my book.
Your memoirs were quite intriguing. Will they be published soon?
Well, no. But I figure that I might as well get them out of the way so that once I do become famous, they'll be ready.
How will you become famous?
Once I write my book on the Penvillans, it's sure to be a bestseller. Especially if I get some good press on it.
You think that your book on the history of an obscure family is going to be a bestseller that will make you so famous that everyone will want to buy your memoir? I think I've run into him at a few author events.
What do you think of Ethel Bosany?
I think she's an odd lot, that one. She has no formal background in pedagogy or scholarship. I would be a much better influence on Jane were I her tutor, but Mrs. Drake insists on employing Ethel.
Do you know what the symbol of a snake eating its tail signifies?
The Ouroboros? It's a very old image and is usually associated with alchemy. You really do come up with the strangest questions, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
Web. Browser. Alchemy symbols. Yes. All right. Whew. All right. So Aqua Fortis is the symbol that we saw down there, which is vitriol and nit. Okay, hang on. Alright. Alright. Vitriol. Sulfuric. Okay, so you start with green vitriol, iron sulfide. Right? Maybe? Hang on. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, whoop. Right, green vitriol, also known as iron sulfate. Okay, so do we need like iron and sulfur? What do we need here? Exactly right, Roy. Okay, so green vitriol. Alright. So iron is this one. And sulfur, the little man with the triangle head. Okay, that makes green vitriol. Then distill green vitriol to make vitriol. Okay, so do we have green vitriol in here? Because it has one for distillation. Which is what, like the Virgo symbol? Let's see. Right. Okay, hang on. Then you've got vitriol, which is this symbol. Trying to figure out all this. Conveying that with writer. Threw that really badly. And that makes Aqua Fortis. Zip, zip. Okay. And if you combine Aqua Fortis. Okay. Alright. we'll just take our phone with us down into the secret tunnel. Oh, cool. Wow, I did that from memory. I have played this game several times. It's been years, but the muscle memory is still there. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Oop. Okay. Alright. Okay. So... it's made of this and this. Oh, okay. Well...
I haven't done that yet.
All right. Well... well... there we go. Okay. And then... that took long enough to figure out. Yeah. Aqua Fortis plus Spirit of Salt. Don't have a button for Aqua Fortis. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Alright. I figured this out when I was 9. I should be able to figure it out now. Okay, hang on. Well, yeah, if I figured this out when I was 9, you'd think I'd be able to figure it out now. So, let's see. Nitric acid. Yeah, that one's Spirit of Salt. So... do you want from me? Like, legit. I don't think there's alternative symbols here. Regia is the only substance that can dissolve gold, which is cool. Okay, whatever. It needed portion control. Sure. Alright, mercury. Alright, burning cinnabar to make mercury, so... Alright, cinnabar's the one that looks like a 33. And... fire... triangle. Okay. Oh, what's that thing? Is that distilled vinegar? Yes, yes it was. So... vinegar and distillation. Alright. One more. Looks like Capricorn. Alright. Liquor hepatis. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that very wrong. Okay. Distilling sulfur, lime, and sal ammoniac. Alright. Sulfur, lime, sal ammoniac, and distillation. So... okay. Sulfur, that thing. Little triangle head. I already know distillation. So ammoniac is that one. And we have lime on this list. We have quick lime. Is that the same? Let's hope so. Okay. Ah. Hello.
A keyhole.
Or something. That have begun to take note of my clandestine activities, reporting to the constable that they've heard strange noises and seen strange lights when passing the manor at night. I am loath to curtail my experiments, for working in such close proximity to the treasure is a boon to my spirits, but I fear something. Okay. Book, the Journal of Charles Penvelin. Ooh, mostly worn away. Alright. I still cannot believe that Garrett is gone. Tragedy has caused his mother to shun all light, seeking solace in silence and shadow. Ooh, cool line. But finding it not. His sister, having shared the bright day of his birth, cannot but constantly relive the grey day of his passing, and I, his father, find my thoughts going to him like mayflies to the hearth. What was, what could have been, what is to become of the Penvillin name. Question of who will inherit the throne of England, personally relevant, for I, like Henry, lack a male heir. There's much at stake, but unlike the king, tradition is at my mercy, not I at its, nor am I bound by the notion that power can be passed from men to men only. In my years on the bench, I have seen far too many dull husbands. Haha. Be solved by contracting the services of one family. The members of this family will be charged with preserving our traditions and teaching them to the firstborn child of the appropriate generation under strict secrecy. It is conceivable that through the centuries they will know more about our family than do we Penvillins. But by this means, and by this means alone, will it be possible to ensure that our treasure is never da-da-da. Okay. Do hereby decree that an initiate may be male or female, and that the education of said initiate is to begin no sooner than the 12th year. Okay. So when you turn 12, you get all the family secrets. Surely this is one of the most ingenious machines ever created, saving, no doubt, the life of many an innocent man. The fact that it played a part in my grandmother's condemnation and execution is as cruel an irony as blah blah blah. Okay. Alrighty.
This looks like some kind of medieval forge.
Found the dragon.
This looks like some kind of ancient mold. By pulling out different plugs, I can create different patterns in the mold.
Okay.
Looks like a chunk of metal.
Alright, so you have to get the forge running. Something about Lydia. Blackmoor Manor has remained largely intact all these years. Would that I could lay claim to my birthright and live here openly, but Lydia tells me that my grandmother's name still stirs fear and hatred in the hearts of nearby villagers. And counsels discretion. Ah! This is the Eleanor's grandson. The one with the gargoyle in his portrait.
My dear initiate.
Congratulations for progressing this far. Your goal may not be in sight, but it is very, very close. I leave this for you because the Athenor? Athenor? I'm looking that up. Athenor? Is that a word? Well, the something can be daunting and not a little discouraging. Just bear in mind that to use it, you must first light it, and to light it, you must give it 4 things. Earth in liquid form, oil. Air, water, and fire. Should you require more information, consult the Mutus Liber, something even my grandfather Corbin apparently did with some frequency.
Penelope Penvillin. Wow, this letter was written more than 200 years ago.
Luke says Athenor, a type of furnace used by alchemists, able to maintain a steady heat for long periods. Ooh, okay, word of the day. Thank you. Alright, I regret that we shall never meet, but you will get a glimpse into my life when you encounter my contribution to the security of our treasure. Likewise, were I somehow able to project myself into the future, I would learn something about you, were I to come across the obstacle which you will have created. Blackmoor Manor is indeed the sum of the hearts and minds of all who have dwelt here. Welcome, Penelope Penvillin. Okay, Aeolus, Master of the Winds. Okay, so we have to capture the winds. Ooh. Maps of secret passageways? Ah. Well lock. Okay. So, just on the other side of the moving rooms. Okay. Welcome, dear initiate, pride of the Penvillin heritage. Here you will face many trials, but persevere, for your reward shall be the knowledge of those who have passed before you, and the honor of those to come. You have demonstrated your worthiness by negotiating the moving rooms and mastering the alchemy test, which our father Albert created to protect his laboratory. Now you will help protect our heritage by creating yet another test for new initiates to pass. For my part, I have set this tradition in motion with the establishment of the rules of Penvillin inheritance, and have enlisted the Bossany family to oversee our efforts and discoveries. There are 6 columns in the Great Hall, each hiding a brave knight who will direct the movement of the oil of enlightenment to this forge, in which the key shall be created to reveal the secret of our father Randolph. The secret must be well guarded. Hide the final solution to unlock this secret in your coat of arms and in the silent book. Let my words, woven in cloth, be the guide to finding the first key to open the column decorated with Jupiter's mighty bolt. Amicus et Magister, Charles, 1547. I really hope that Nancy's wearing gloves. And from Thomas, 1580, lacking my grandfather's wit and wisdom, I can only add to his genius. His tiles are now locked. The key is to be found near a staircase that sings. But the forge cannot work without being tempered by water. If the well is empty, a devious lock hidden in the passages underneath the manor will return it to its watery state. And from Eleanor, dear friends, dear Penvillins, I fear my time is soon ended. My efforts to protect those in need will soon seal my doom. I have constructed a column to represent Mercury, on whose swift wings would that I could escape these trying times. By moving the hands that protect my home with their alarm chimes, my father's work will release the wand. Okay, this one I think would be Corbin. My return to our ancestral home is welcomed with neither gladness nor the embrace of family, but no force of a misguided man can destroy our tradition. I have endeavored to make our secrets even more firm. To bring fire to the forge, tame the Master Guardian Gargoyle and his 2 companions with Mercury's wand. But be of fleet foot, time is of the essence. Once you've completed this task, apply the wand to the depository for the forge's fuel. There oil and fire will mix. Okay. Is this Penelope again? What a curiosity, what a fortune, what a dream. To know that these strange riddles and puzzles have endured for so many generations, what an honor to contribute. And how busy I have been to bring the joy of discovery to you, my children's children. My playful companion hides the loving point of Venus's arrow. Venus's arrow? It's Cupid's arrow. Okay, anyway. With this point, you will assist in the ordering of the knights who block the passage of oil to the forge. And how can a forge work without the sweet essence of air to fan its flames? Seek the curious puzzle in this room to help poor Aeolus capture those unruly winds. How I wish I could have met you. Penny, 1775. So many years have passed since I first stepped into this strange universe. Using my coat of arms and star charts, you will soon discover how to open my moon box and find the special lens hidden within. Use this lens in my telescope to see 5 special muses. Select each one in the correct order, and Betty will wager grandmother's key. With the very same lens, find the secret panel hidden in my room. There you will discover a most intricate puzzle that hides the key to the column of moons. December 21st. Bruma. 1826. Bridget. Okay. After discovering countless wonders around the world and what joy it is to find such mysteries at home. My dear grandchild John, on this day, your first birthday, I complete my destiny. A dragon now watches over the manor, and a column is dedicated to Saturn, the god of time. With time you'll discover the passage that hides its key behind a target. Aim well and throw with force, and the key shall be yours. How sad that only a few will revel in this secret. Edward, August 1874. Is it I who completes the key to guard the last column? So be it. Help my dear amphibious friend cross the conservatory's pond, and the Mars key shall be yours. John Charles Harold Penvillin. My computer will help you find the Saturn key. Be not afraid. I share the sentiments of our dear distant grandmother Penny. I too wish to have known you, my children. Be strong and just in all that you do. Alan. P.S. A great shortcut through Father Albert's moving rooms is to open and close the Mars door 2 times without advancing through to the next room. Then turn around and voila, you're home. I already figured that out, Alan. Thank you, but I already figured that out on my own because I got lost in there for too long. Glorious laboratory, which my ancestor Albert Penvillin created. I even found some of his notations and have performed many of his experiments. Alright. Oh, hello.
You are one big drink of water, aren't you?
Nancy! She's hitting on the giant statue! Nancy, I never knew this about you. Okay.
Whoa. Sounds like the big guy out there just took a step.
What's that?
Looks like some winds are stronger than others.
Okay, that's one. It's just, he has the note for the shortcut on the other side of it, so you have to have already figured it out. Ah, rats. Okay. Come on, you sillies. How do I catch these things? That one is rude. There's one. Aha. Oh, that kills you. Okay. I'll step on the black ones. Oh, they can blow you onto them as well. That's unfortunate. Come on. That one's rude. Come on. How do I get this? Okay, that's one. It's two. Okay, so now I just have to not die till I can catch the two obnoxious ones. Rude. I get those if going on to the black things kills me. Yeah, he just killed me, so now I lose all of them. Weird thing. Yeah, get back here. Crying out loud. Hey. Oh, I hate him. I should go for the strong ones first. Hey. He did that all by himself. Oh, hey, Brave. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? We've made it into a secret alchemist's forge. And this puzzle is giving me fits. Alright. Brave says, good, just did another day in the halls of knowledge. Sounds nice. Quit that. Quit that. Enjoy the lurk, chiller. Quit that. These things are rude. Jumped right over me so I wouldn't get him. Oh no, it killed me. Okay. Oh, this is bugging me. Man. Alright. There you go. Alright. Okay. I'm not sure what it wants from me. Seriously? Okay, well, I caught one. Okay, well, that works. I technically caught one. Rude. Double rude. Okay. Do they have, like, patterns they're following, or... How do I get ahead of these guys? Grave says I can't stand how ad heavy Wikipedia is now. That thing where every time you go on, they're asking for your support. Oh, that killed me. How'd that kill me? Man. This is true. There's more ads everywhere. The internet doesn't work anymore. Oh man, I don't think I've even gotten a video pop up on Wikipedia. I miss old internet. Like, it was still traumatizing, but not in the way it's traumatizing now. It's good vintage trauma. And it would be authentically obnoxious rather than like algorithmically obnoxious. Come on, come on. Some winds are stronger than others, but then, like, they blow me around randomly. Again with, I figured this out just fine when I was 9. Okay. I finally got that one that had been giving me fits. Let's try for this guy. Okay. Boomer says Wikipedia asked for my support. I sent them my recliner. But tiss. I'm just like bouncing back and forth, waiting for them to walk into me. That seems to be the only thing working. I don't understand it either. The brown guys I'm supposed to land on, but they can push me away from them. But also they seem to have sequences they follow, and so if I'm standing where they're going to land, then they'll step on me, which counts as me stepping on them. So I can catch them that way. Okay.
It sounds like air is going to the forge.
Yeah, weird puzzle. Okay. And the brown guys can step on the black squares, but I can't. It's a whole thing. Alright, so we have air. A really obnoxious sound. And oh. Okay. One, two, and the well lock is apparently this way. Huh.
This reminds me of that picture I saw in the Mutus
Ooh.
Labor. I'm supposed to press the button under the blue triangles I want to move, then press the one under the group I want to move them to, until I wind up with a group of just 4 triangles.
Okay. So we have 8, 5, and 3. Oh. Let's see. Now this puzzle I get.
If I open the door now, I'll flood the place.
Oh, fun. Okay. Alright, upstairs we go. Things are coming together. We're getting close to the end, I think. Oh, hello?
Hi, it's Ned. I've been dying to know how things are going there. What's the latest?
Well, I've discovered some kind of medieval alchemy lab.
Really? Where?
Under the manor. And I mean way under the manor. In fact, I may be the only one in this place who knows about it.
What's in it?
Well, I was hoping to find the fabled Pendleton treasure, but all there is in there is an old forge.
Forge? Isn't the thing you use to heat metal and make swords and stuff?
Right.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, actually, the forge looks like something I saw in that strange picture book Jane has that I told you about before, which means I should probably check it out more thoroughly.
Probably hasn't been used for centuries.
That's the thing. It looks like it has been used recently. I mean, relatively recently. Certainly within the past 50 years or so.
What would someone be using a forge to make in this day and age?
There was also this big keyhole in the lab.
What about a key?
No key.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what has to be forged.
The key that goes in that keyhole?
That'd be my guess.
Benjamin says my puzzle capacity ends with fit thing in thing-shaped hole. I'm never sure if I'm good at puzzles or not. Like, legitimately, I'm never sure if I'm good at puzzles or not. When I solve them, I like them. When I don't solve them, I'm not as big a fan.
Apparently, each of Jane's ancestors had different coats of arms.
Really? That's odd. You'd think there would be just one coat of arms for the whole family.
Believe me, the Penvillin family is nothing if not odd. Each coat of arms includes very distinct images and symbols.
Wonder why they're so different.
It's a long story, but I'm beginning to think that each Penvillin left behind a puzzle, and that his or her coat of arms contains clues to solving that puzzle.
Makes sense. I mean, in an oddball Penvillinian sort of way.
Benjamin says watching you play Abduction and Firmament made my brain liquid. A few of the puzzles made my brain liquid as well. I mean, I did not get through those games without a walkthrough. I got through chunks of them at a time without a walkthrough, and then I'd hit a wall, and that would be it for that. Brave says I have a Nancy Drew puzzle rage machine. I am not at all great at puzzles. See, Nancy Drew I love. That's a really great level of puzzle game for me, but also they're intended for like 8 to 12 or something. Maybe a little more than 8. But yeah. True. Abduction was great except for that one puzzle.
I think Linda may be turning into the Beast of Blackmoor.
The Beast of Blackmoor?
In the 17th century, Eleanor Penvillin was rumored to have turned her husband into some kind of creature for discovering something that he shouldn't have. She was later executed for witchcraft. Anyway, while I was looking into her room through this peephole,
You were spying on her through a peephole?
No, well, sort of. Okay, so maybe I was. But the point is, I got a glimpse of her hand, and it was all hairy.
You're kidding me.
Frankly, it was pretty shocking. And if the rest of her is anything like her hand, well, it's no wonder she won't let anyone see her.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure there is one.
Now see, when characters get to that point, I want there to be an illogical explanation. This is why Whitechapel is like the best show ever. Top 5 at least.
Soon.
Just be careful over there.
Alright. So that moving rooms puzzle that we just did in this Nancy Drew game, it's obnoxious. It's really hard to get through. It's very similar to the one that's in Abduction. But they give you a map that shows you how the rooms are moving when you're in other rooms. And there is a shortcut. Like, once you have solved the puzzle, there is a way to get through it more quickly. Like, you can brute force your way through, or you can plot your way through. But either way, you can get through. Whereas the one in Abduction, you just have to keep going, and it's really, really long, and there isn't a shortcut.
Check. I'm finished with that.
Okay. Let's see.
Check. That's done.
Oops. I bet Mrs. Drake has gone to bed. But Boomer, why would she have suddenly developed hypertrichosis when she's never had it before in her life, and now suddenly she's moved to this manor and has it?
Filled up again. It's very curious, but quite wonderful.
I managed to get all those seedlings back in the box.
Wonderful. And I managed to find that crank. There you go.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Goodbye. Okay.
It's a game based on that children's book John Penbellan wrote.
Okay. Alligator there. Okay, we like trees. Just going straight line? No. Oh, it resets. Uh-oh. Frogger returns. There you go. Oh no. Okay. I might need to see that book again. That one's in our room, though. We don't have to go to Jane's room for that one. Hot diggity dog. Like 8 o'clock game. Let's order dinner. We don't actually need to order dinner at this point. I just think it would be fun.
Boar's Head, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, Pinky and Perky in a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Do you have any cake?
Do you have any cake?
No cake.
In that case...
Alright, we've had the dog's eye and the Pinky and Perky. Let's do bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio, Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder.
You bet.
Always.
Alright then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato!
Okay, him continually asking me if I want bread and butter is kind of making me want to go to Olive Garden. I want unlimited breadsticks. Okay. Alright. Crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond and near trees, and they hate boats. Okay. I mean, they'll also be in other places, but okay. It has been a while.
Please, just take it away.
But how can you expect to feel better if you don't eat properly?
And from now on, just bring me what I ask for.
A healthy digestive system cannot do without roughage, you know.
Yes, Mrs. Drake.
Ah!
Interesting.
We got here.
Looks like some sort of charm.
Oh, it's got runes on it. I wonder if we can translate them. Hang on. Because, you know, why not? Okay, what's that one? It's got like a bend. Alright, I'm not sure what the first one is, but the second one is an S. And then D? Maybe A? What's that one? I don't think that one's on our list. Yeah, I've seen that one before, but it's not on our list. It has special runes. We didn't get those runes. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Is she still here, or has she left for the night? What's with the charm you put on Linda's room?
Yes?
Why did you put that charm above Linda's door?
What? I fail to see why that is any of your concern. But if you must know, I was only trying to help Linda. Oh, I am at a loss as to what to do about her. A complete loss. Sometimes extraordinary situations require extraordinary measures. I thought that perhaps a charm would help. Whatever it is that's plaguing that poor thing.
Why does it not surprise me that Mrs. Drake is open to performing witchcraft, but also believes that magic is just superstition?
Goodbye.
Run along.
Like, that seems to check out. Alright. Ah. Oh no, it got us. Aww. Huh? That's adorable. I do love this fountain. I'm a big, big fan. Brave says that what Mrs. Drake put on Linda's door is the equivalent of do not disturb. Do not disturb. She is currently suffering the hair of the canis lupus. Gosh. That's pretty. Okay. Nice house. Also... Ah, okay. Well, first is book. And the book one has like a X, little cross. Mrs. Drake is obviously ducking her responsibility, but tis. And then we've got like a Griffin Rampant or something. Or Lion Rampant. Yeah. Fortune favors the bold. That one has that. Okay. Then one with a star. There's one with a dragon. Alright, hold on. Oh. What might this one be? I think it's... Okay. I think it's the one that goes here. Alright. We're looking for the ones that have these little lines on them. So this is the T. Spill the tea. We love tea. This one's the rainbow. Right under it. That's like that. Every time I see that, I think that it's Martin Luther for a minute. Oh, he's got the muta sleeper. Okay. There's the comet. Glad I checked. I almost put this one in the wrong spot. Oh, this is the drop one. Yes. Okay, I think this is right. Ah. have a list of symbols here that were in the Mutus Liber. I'm matching them up to the coats of arms. That one has a mouth, which I believe goes, well, hang on. Yeah, there's no parrot, so this must be the mouth. So that one goes, just triple check that, yeah. That one goes here. Okay. Anybody working on any fun projects this week? I've been feeling like creative and crafty. It's been a while since I've like had the mental energy for that. So I'm very excited. All right. Close. Bottom corner. This one. And then I have a star and a sun. So I think this one is the star. And I think there's one with the sun on it, but it doesn't have a symbol, so I'm guessing that one's just like blank. So get Betty going. There we go.
Those symbols look familiar.
Okay. So tragedy, and then errata, and then terpiscary. I'm sure I'm pronouncing most of these very, very wrong, but Terpe and Talia. Okay. Boom.
Maybe she'll give that to me if I win.
I think that's the idea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had to read like a tutorial online for this game to figure out that it's Go Fish. Like, this is just a clunkier version of Skull and Bones that we play with Jane. Ah, man. She got a match. She took my Calliopes. Oh yeah, I can read the Reformation of Calliope. For like months and months and months now, I've been wanting to read The Reformation of Calliope by O. Henry, and had not been able to find a copy of the book that it's in. And ooh. And a couple months ago, I think, Luke and I went to this really cool bookstore. It was huge. And he found me this old copy of the book, and I haven't sat down and read it yet. It's like, it's a short story. It won't take that long. Yep, she took it. Thief. Oh man, she is really beating me bad. Okay. Oh, yes. Benjamin says something I really don't miss from older games like this is the slow, boring, repetitive menus. Ooh. Oof. The only one left, so. She took my polyhymnia. She's gonna take my Pegasus next. Yeah, she beat me bad. At least I know why this time. As a kid, I had no idea what was going on with any of it ever. At least this time I know why she's beating me. Like Jane, she'll ask for the same one repeatedly. She took my parrot. Boomer says polyhymnia could be Pink Floyd album art. Not very familiar with Pink Floyd. Oh man, she took them. Took my polyhymnias. Again. Man. Now she's taken all my cards. Everything I have 2 of, she's taken, so then she has a match. Man. I'm getting skunked over here. Do they call it that because it really stinks? Mm-hmm. That's a match for her. What will she take next? Oh my gosh, she took my Calliopes. She's taking all of my cards one after another. I physically can't win. She's already won. There's not a single thing I can do. Yep, I only got 2. I did so much worse this time, and I did really badly last time. Man. This is a game for kids. Lighten up. Sheesh. I have a match. I'm just terrified at what she'll take next. I'm getting beat by a machine. She's gonna ask for Clio, I know it. Oh, come on, you can't let me have one card. This is true, we are all getting beat by machines. Okay, I have 3 matches. That's really good for me. I think this will make a match, because didn't she take one from me earlier? Yeah. Okay. This is the most matches I've had this whole game. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I'm at it. There we go. If you can match up all of your cards, then it starts giving you free cards, and then you can just sweep the rest of the board. So 3rd time is the charm. She only got 2 matches in that one.
I won! All right, Betty, pay up.
Okay. That one goes over here. No idea if I'm matching these up correctly. Looks like a mouse pointer. It does! The little cursor. Okay. I think the clock is the only one I don't have yet. What time is it? 9:30? Question mark? Okay.
That's done. Check.
Okay.
That's done.
That.
I'm finished with that. Check.
Okay. Got that.
Check.
Okay, I have one more column to open up. Trying to remember how to get to it.
Linda? I'll be going now.
Sheesh. Just sitting there with her lotion and her raw meat. As you do. Okay, what's still unsolved?
Time has come for closing.
Okay. Straight up, if I ask Lulu for a hint, it will at least tell me what I could need hints for. I need to do the ghost game. That one I do know. So we could...
She's probably sleeping.
Alright, we'll take a short nap.
That must be the food I ordered.
Oh yeah, we get our bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash, huh? Looks like sausages to me. Tommy's cooking is beginning to grow on me.
Oh, that actually does look really good. It's like, I had dinner right before stream. I'm
that was
hungry.
really good.
I just had dinner. I should not be hungry. Okay. Me. Oh, hello? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go on a ghost hunt.
So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt?
I am.
Remember, you mustn't waste any time. Our little chums won't stay visible for long. So, on your mark, get set, go!
Okay, don't see me in here. Here's one.
Got one.
Well, hey there, little guy.
Three down, 10 to go.
That's a lot for very little time. I think that's the only one in the conservatory. Hope I'm right. Oh, oh come on. Let me at him! Fail. 4.
Pretty bird in the mirror. Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Oh, come on. 7. That's 8. We're in the conservatory. 8. Ah.
10 down, 3 to go.
Oh, 10. Okay, I lost count somewhere. Just 3 more. Let's try the Great Hall. Huh. 11. Oh. Oh man, there's only one more. Where? How are we doing on time? Oh, we don't have much time left. There's still one more. Monsters hallway.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
man, where could the last one be? Can't remember. Found 2 in the conservatory. Is there anywhere that a third one could be? Oh dear. Alright, probably have to do the ghost hunt a second time. I don't think we're gonna find the last one before we run out of time. Kinda wish you'd given me the instructions again. Dadgummit, where's that last ghost? Dadgummit! Yeah, time flies. I noticed.
Sorry, time's up. Looks like you weren't quite fast enough for our bashful little friends. Better luck next time. Farewell till then.
Alright, let's try this again.
So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt?
I should explain it again. It's just in the common areas, right?
Remember, you mustn't waste any time.
Okay.
Our little chums won't stay visible for long. So, on your mark, get set, go!
Okay. Don't think there's any in the library, right? But we did find one next to the library. Here. I feel like there's... Yes!
3 down, 10 to go.
Okay. I think that might have been the missing one. Let's find out. There were 2 in here. Whoop! Wrong way. We don't have time for this! All the food is making me hungry, though. I'm on a ghost hunt, and I'm still thinking about food. Here,
10 down, 3 to go.
Okay, 10. Oh no, am I still gonna be one short? 12. Alright, where'd I forget one?
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror?
Where am I missing one? Oh my goodness. Dadgummit, I thought I had it this time. So, because I'm pretty sure I found one that I didn't find the last time, so which one did I find last time that I missed this time? By a fern on the floor. Any idea which room? Oh. Early in the search. Right, where? In here? That's because that one wasn't a purple glow, it was just a flower. Yeah, that's just a flower, it's not one of the ghosts.
Say goodnight, Gracie. And the winner is Lulu.
Gosh, where is this dadgum thing? I keep thinking there's one in the library, but I don't know that there is. It says I still have infinite time. I don't think that's true. I think it might have glitched out. There's one on each side. Oh, this is bugging me. At one point, I had them all memorized.
Looks like you weren't quite fast enough for our bashful little friends. Better luck next time. Farewell till then.
Okay.
So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt? Remember, you mustn't waste any time. Our little chums won't stay visible for long.
Maybe I'm missing one because it's disappearing on me.
Go!
Got one.
So 1, 2,
3 down, 10 to go.
Wait, I think I saw it. Hold up. I kept thinking there were supposed to be 3 in here. There it is. I knew there was one next to the kitchen door. Okay. I have been looking and looking at the kitchen door trying to find that thing. Alright. This should be the winner then. Good grief. That was absurd. Oh, it's really tiny. Like, I knew it was there and I still kept missing it.
Ten down, 3 to go.
Alright, there we go.
There, ghost number 13.
Okay, 13 ghosts. Boom. Alright. Alright. Give it to me, Alan.
Congratulations! You're one of the few people who have seen the 13 ghosts of Blackmoor Manor. As a reward, I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
When you are facing the green dragon, look to the left and pull below the vase with the tree.
But a word to the wise, if you're wearing a hat, hang on to it, have fun!
Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, ready? I've been dying for this. Ha 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 ha!
Whee!
Boom! Alright. We need...
I could try to hit the bullseye I saw when I went down that slide with a cricket ball.
Luke, we really need to have a secret passageway with a slide. I feel like that's one thing that our house is really lacking. Ready? Try to hit the target. Oh yeah. I love Nancy giggling at it. That's awesome. Take out the stairs to turn it into a slide. It would be hard to get up again. But other than that... Okay. Chiller wants to know, how's everyone been doing? I'm doing really good, actually. Like... I feel like I've felt tired for a long time. And currently I'm feeling creative. And it's just been a really long time since that's happened. Whoa. Boop, right on his little head.
This wand probably works through magnets.
That's quite the assumption, Nance. Okay. Oh, golly.
I guess I should explain.
I see you did not heed my warning. I realize you're a very curious young woman, but know this. These passageways can only lead to misfortune for the uninitiated. And I am not only speaking of physical peril.
Would being initiated have anything to do with secret rituals in the middle of the night?
Nancy, I know you're a good person and mean well. And I understand you feel compelled to discover what is happening to Linda. but I also have certain duties which may conflict with yours. I will not interfere as long as I am prohibited from doing so, but know that the instant I receive the word, you will no longer be welcomed in Blackmoor. Good day.
Receive the word from one, jump scare Ethel. Yeah, like the last week or two, I'm feeling a lot more creative. I'm feeling a lot more motivated. I'm like, I don't know that I'm actually accomplishing more things, but I
try again.
Feel like I am.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
So it's been really nice. I love that little gargoyle. Oh. Right, go. And gargoyle number 3. Boop. Then...
Well, that didn't do anything. Maybe there's something else I need to do first.
Okay, so that means these things are not connected correctly. Alright, that one matches the one across from it. I really do. I think because, like, for the first time in quite a while, I actually feel like I have more ideas than time. Oh man, Boomer says, I now recall using wax paper on playground slides. Happy memories. I've done that. It's awesome. You go so fast. Alright, so... Try flipping that one. Oh no, we have to use the slide again. Seriously.
Okay, let's try this again.
This would be a really fun puzzle to be doing, like, IRL. Yeah, it waxes the slide, so you go really fast. We might have to try it, Luke.
Well, that didn't do anything. Maybe there's something else I need to do first.
Alright, let's try this one then.
Huh? Sounds like I did something right.
There we go.
Once more.
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror?
Okay, there we go. I love her giggle. I love that they included that too, that they have her laugh on the slide. Oh.
Whoa, something tells me I just succeeded in lighting the forge.
Okay. It makes her feel more believably like a teenager, too. It is 1 in the morning.
What was that? Where'd this come from? Doom shall come on swift wings to thee who hath seen forbidden things.
I don't know if I've ever gotten this before. I've played this game a lot of times. I don't know if I've ever gotten this before.
This looks like it came from a wolf.
I've never gotten this before. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever, like, gone back to my room after lighting the forge. No, like, I've never received a letter with a wolf fang stuck to it. What? Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone back to my room after lighting the forge.
Hello?
Hi, me again.
Hi, what's up?
You sure I'm not disturbing you? I mean, shouldn't you be studying or something?
Shouldn't you be solving a mystery or something?
I'm on a break.
What a coincidence. So am I. What's up?
I'll talk to you soon.
I'm already looking forward to it.
Aww. That's so sweet. Aw. Good job, Luke. Alright, let's see. Alright, how about we do this in the morning? Alarm. Mostly, I want to see if anything happens while I'm sleeping. Bummer. Alright. So...
I'm finished with that. That's done. Check.
Okay, that's all that. And then I think the box thing is the only thing left. So I think we just go down to the forge. Wow. Aw. Hey, Luke got a new badge. Chiller says. Well, now I'm doing great. Appreciate the gift. Had a rough day at work and this brightened my day. Aw, nice. Now you get Chicky Chicky. Among other emotes, but Chicky Chicky. Here we go. Alright. 2 and through. Okay, we're at end of game. Final puzzle. Well, next to final puzzle. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking needs done. Yep. And I'm quite enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 so far. It's so huge and complicated. I've had quite the learning curve with the controls and stuff. But golly, it's so pretty. Alright, let's try it like this.
The forge is lit. Wow, molten metal.
She's 19 and she's just playing with molten metal. Like, sure, why not? Right, that into the mold.
It looks like some kind of key.
Okay, I think that's what I was going for, right? Okay, we might have to second chance. We'll see.
It doesn't work. I must have made it wrong. Well, might as well melt the old key down and try again.
All right. Okay, so reverse everything I just did, I guess? I really thought I had it right. Okay. Okay, try it that way. See, that one looks weird.
It doesn't work.
Okay,
I must have made it wrong.
I
Well,
think I must
might as
have
well
one
melt
of
the
these
old
wrong.
key down and try again.
Forbidden queso.
I need a special key.
Extra spicy. Alright. Okay, so I think I was mostly right the first time. But maybe the empty one, I just missed something? There's only 3 options. Luke says tastes like heaven because that's where you'll wind up. Gosh. It's pretty. Try this way.
It doesn't work. I must have made it wrong. Well, might as well melt the old key down and try again.
Pours myself a glass of goo. Maybe it's sludge. Could be a kind of sludge. We don't know.
It doesn't work. I must have made it wrong. Well, might as well melt the old key down and try again.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more try and then I'm gonna go back upstairs. I just don't want to have to like walk all the way up the passageway. Alright, last one. And then we'll go look at the coats of arms again.
It doesn't work. I must have made it wrong.
Alright.
Well, might as well melt the old key down and try again.
Alright. Fine, back upstairs we go. I hate it when I get hung up on like the next to last puzzle. Let me through, let me through! Here, we'll take the slide down. That'll be more fun. Okay. Alright. So. This is the book one. Yes, we all agree on that. So. One goes all the way across both ways. Then, let's see. I think that's the droplet one, but we'll see. This one also goes all the way across. Okay. Then, right, rainbow's an obvious one, and that one goes this way, and this way. The T is also pretty obvious, and that one goes this way, this way. All right. figure this out, dadgummit. See, I think hers is the one with the lion rampant that I was looking for. See, this one also has a droplet, but she doesn't have any symbols on hers. I think this one's the only one with a Pegasus. So one goes here. Okay. Oh. All right, mouth. It's here. That. And this one here, here. So far, everything's the same. Okay, this has got to be the one with the star, right? And it's right here. Dragon. It's here. Okay. Or infant droplet. Okay. See, that's a sun, but it might be not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I think that's the one with the lion rampant. That one goes here and here. Okay. Yeah, because it's every other. What's the one with the sun then? This has got to be the droplet, right? Right? Okay. What am I missing? Oh, wait. What's his face with the missing one? That has a sun in the middle, doesn't it? One that's not hanging in the Great Hall.
Huh, looks like Nigel forgot his laptop.
Wow, just comes here to do all that research, forgets all of his notes. Yikes. Yeah, there's a sun in the middle. Ah, okay. His is the only one that has the lines like this. Okay. Okay. Try this again. Damn it. I'm getting it this time. We'll take this one instead. Yes, I have it memorized. Okay. We're almost there. Alright. Okay. That way. Try this again.
There, that looks right.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. I made crock-pot chicken curry over rice. It was really nice. Spicy. Took me longer to eat dinner than I was planning because it was so spicy I kept having to take breaks, so I was slightly late for stream. Okay, here we go.
Whatever you just found, it's mine. I'm the pen villain, not you. Besides, I would have found it before you did if I didn't have to sit there all day learning all that other silly rubbish. What is that?
Yeah.
Looks to me like a meteorite.
A rock? 600 years of secrets and mystery and puzzles, all because of a stupid rock? No way. There must be something under it.
No, don't touch it!
Help! Nancy, help me! It's pitch black in here. I can't see anything. Get me out of here, please! I'm sorry I was mean to you before. I'm sorry for everything.
Oh. If only it was that easy to get kids to admit to wrongdoing.
What do you mean by everything?
It's my fault Linda's sick. I mean, she's not really sick. I just made her think she is. I left that curse in her room and gave her allergy pills and put her medicine in a moisturizer.
Like, she gave her allergy pills that were not prescribed for her. She could have killed her. Like, don't give people other people's medications.
You made her think that she's changing into the Beast of Blackmoor, didn't you?
I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Daddy and me and Mommy, my real Mommy. Please don't make me talk anymore, Nancy. There's no air in here. I can't breathe.
I've got to figure out a way to get that box off of her fast.
I'm running out of air.
Boomer. She gave her someone else's allergy pills, and the side effects caused all of the symptoms that she was having.
Thank you.
Dear Ned, well, there is a Beast of Blackmoor. Jane. She made poor Linda think she was turning into a monster by putting her uncle's hair restorer in Linda's moisturizer. She also slipped Mrs. Drake's allergy pills into Linda's food so she'd feel woozy all the time. An extremely dangerous thing to do. Needless to say, Jane's father was very upset, especially when he found out Jane had done it because she still wants him and her real mother to get back together. After Jane apologized to Linda and Hugh apologized to both of them, they all resolved to do whatever it takes to become a real family. As for Blackmoor Manor, ever since I told him about all the passageways and gadgetry I discovered, Hugh has become fascinated with his family history and has ordered Ethel to teach him what she's taught Jane. And while he doesn't believe for a second that the meteorite in that old alchemy lab has magical powers, he has encouraged Jane to come up with a puzzle to help ensure its safekeeping, just as initiates have been doing for centuries. Which reminds me, the Pendulans swore me to secrecy when it comes to all their traditions, so don't tell anybody any of this, okay? Nigel suspected something was up when he came to get his laptop and has been hounding me ever since. This is just the kind of stuff he'd love to include in that unauthorized tell-all he's trying to write. If he calls me one more time, I'm telling on him. To Mrs. Drake. That'll teach him. Ever yours, Nancy.
Alright, congratulations on cracking the case. You've been awarded the title of Premium Exploratorus for going everywhere and seeing everything. Okay. Ooh, preview for next game.
The year is 1930, and everything is on the rise. Unemployment, government breadlines, and organized crime. In the midst of it all, a heroine is born. Armed with only a flashlight, a blue roadster, and a spirited resourcefulness, a 16-year-old detective will go on to inspire hope in the hearts of young girls and kisses upon the lips of evildoers everywhere. Her name? Nancy Drew.
Oh my gosh, coming in 2005. I remember when it came out. So in the book, she's 16. So they kind of, I feel like they de-age her slightly for Secret of the Old Clock, but canonically in all of the other games, she's 19. I don't know. It's an odd one. It's kind of like, it's very alternate universe. You'll see when we get to it, because that's our next one. I mean, history repeats itself. Benjamin says should have just lifted the box by an inch or so and left her for a while. Only contacted the authorities, maybe? Eish. So, I really like this one. It's been voice of Nancy Drew and Lulu the Parrot. Nice. Gosh, that guy's in all of them. Anyway. Need to sneeze. I liked this. I liked this a lot. A couple of the puzzles were a little bit difficult, but I feel like enough of the puzzles were more fun than they needed to be that it made up for it. Like, that stupid puzzle where you're trying to capture the winds was way harder than it needed to be. But also, there's a secret slide that you are required to take multiple times. And Nancy laughs when you do it, which is really fun. So it gets major bonus points for that. Yeah, I would still consider this one of the top games in the series. This one ranks high. Oh, how does it rank against Danger on Deception Island? Oh. How do you rank Secret Slide against sea caves with a pirate's, like, secret hideout in them? Oh, this is gonna be a hard one to rank. Dadgum, that's, I don't know. Oh gosh, Secrets Can Kill Remastered is still the bottom game. That is the worst. Like, ugh. Blech. Yeah, this one's good. Our next one's gonna be Secret of the Old Claw, which has a lot of references to those first few original books. Which is fun. Those are all going to be in the public domain soon. Alright. So I'm going to be thinking for a while about how to rank this one. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's hard too because, like, two of my favorite things are picturesque coastal villages and werewolves. So, Danger on Deception Island versus Curse of Blackmoor Manor is really tough. So, but I'm calling it here because we beat the game. We're good. I just need to figure out how I'm going to rank it, and that's going to take me a while. But I will be back tomorrow, regular time, 3 o'clock Eastern, and we'll be doing House Flipper. I'm still working on the Secret of Shadow Ranch house. So, and, you know, next week, Mystery Monday, will be, I believe, Secrets of the Old Clock. So, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad you were able to spend this time with me. And I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye, everybody. Right.